Hello everybody, GameFreak9917 here. I'm back today with more Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One. I'm bringing you another car review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 2011 Koenigsegg Agera. And because I am almost becoming broke with doing other car reviews and upgrading cars and whatnot, buying cars, I have to review my own. And since I had fully upgraded this car, I had to go back in and make everything stock again. So hopefully I didn't miss anything and everything actually is stock. But anyway, the Koenigsegg Agera, this is the standard version in this game. It's not the Agera R. It's not the 1.1, the Agera S, or the RS. It's just the standard version. And the standard version comes with a 5-liter twin turbocharged V8. And on this website that I'm looking at right now, it says that it produces 927 brake horsepower, but in the game, it produces 946. Maybe, if I did everything correctly. But it produces 946 brake horsepower, 811 foot-pound torque, and it weighs 3,164 pounds. So, a lot of power, and it is light. Actually, just to make sure, let me go into the auto show and just look. Because if I am mistaken, then that would be very bad. So just go all the way over to Koenigsegg. Okay, no, everything is correct. Okay, so anyway, let's just... I probably should have showed the colors here. I'll just go into here to show off the colors.
Alright, dude. Let me know what you need.
Never mind, I won't. But I really like this design, and the design that I have on here is the 1.1, and I'll get into it later why I have that design. But anyway, whoops, come on. This has a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. But the clutch was having a little bit of a hard time engaging for me. Anyway, so I love the Koenigsegg Agera so much. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it either. Is it supposed to be Agera or Agera or however you pronounce it? But anyway, let's just take a look at how it sounds. Whoops, finger slipped off the clutch. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear the turbocharger spooling in the cockpit view. I must... Oh, whoops, I totally forgot that I wasn't even pressing on the brake or anything. But I must say, the interior of this car looks very, very nice. I love the trim in there. Whoops. Sorry, I had a little bit of a hiccup in my throat there a little bit, but I absolutely love the interior of this car. I love the trim and whatnot. I love all the detail that they put into this car. It's a very, very nice looking car. I love it. But, anyway, let's just see how it sounds from outside, looking back. It doesn't sound too different, I guess. Alright, let's just go ahead and... Ooh, wow. This car is very fast. Handles very nice. Brakes are good, very responsive. In the lower gears, it's actually gripping on the gravel, so that's something very nice to see. And it's handling very well as well. Oh, a little bit of the tail end kicking out there. Right there is sort of necessary just because I had my driving line interrupted by traffic. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a cold still, but it's definitely going away. I'm feeling a lot better today than I have been. Third gear, this car just handles like a dream. Whoops. Back end sort of escapes me there, coming around that corner. Alright. Now let's just see exactly how fast this car is. Acceleration is damn quick. And 223.63 across the line. Alright, so this is pretty fast. But, anyway, let's take it back to the festival, upgrade it, and just see how fast it is when it's fully upgraded.
Dude, come on in. How can I help?
Oh, sorry, my finger is very itchy here, so... Anyway, let's take a look at some of the conversions. We have a drivetrain swap, make it all-wheel drive, don't want to do that. It kills the speed in this car. But, let's go ahead, look at this, throw in an air filter, just go and max upgrade this car. It's going to throw some insane horsepower numbers. There we go. Sorry, I am still sniffling and whatnot because I still am suffering from a cold. Twin turbos giving us an extra 219 horsepower. Very, very nice. Whoops. Alright, so let's take a look at how much horsepower this thing is producing. Now, something that is kind of interesting, I have the specs from topspeed.com on the Koenigsegg 1.1, which is Koenigsegg, in their words, the world's first mega car. No, fuck supercars and hypercars. Koenigsegg produced a mega car. And as you can see, the power on the game, fully upgraded, it's producing 1,340 horsepower with 1,086 foot-pound torque. And of course, dumbed down weight and whatnot, you know, taking weight off and then add more weight with other upgrades, it's going to either decrease or it's either going to hurt or improve the weight distribution. But the thing with the 1.1 is it's supposed to have that perfect power to weight ratio. And on this website, topspeed.com, the horsepower is 1,340 horsepower, but the torque is different from the game. It has more, the torque in the game is a lot more But the torque on the website, it says that's producing 1,011 horsepower. So, this car is insane. And of course, we can put more parts on, go and keep the stock suspension on there, although I could lower the car and take off some of that weight, but I'm not going to. Throw some weight reduction on there, makes it a very light car at 2,854 pounds right now. Of course, upgrading some of the stuff with the drivetrain and then the tires, it's going to add and subtract some weight as well. Put on the race transmission, of course. Alright, so it already has race compound tires on there, as you can see, so let's just upgrade the width of the tires. 355s in the back, very, very fat. Alright, so we can have a race splitter up front, not going to. And we have some more options for the wing. We actually have a Koenigsegg wing option, which is a entirely different wing, which looks fairly cool actually. You know, it's something different than the normal Agera wing. And then of course we have the normal Forza Horizon 2 race wing. But I'm going to just keep the normal carbon fiber Agera wing on. Hold on one second, I have a text that is important that I reply to here while my phone is unlocking itself, because for some reason it's taking a little while to do that now. Gotta restart my phone, I think. Go over here and let you guys listen to this car. Whoops, finger slipped off the clutch again. Man, this car sounds awesome. I love the sound of this car. I love everything about this car, really. Let's see if I'll keep loving this car with 1,340 horsepower. Brakes are still awesome. Whoops. It's a good thing too, or otherwise I would have definitely missed that corner. Have to be a little bit more timid on the throttle though. Whoops. If you're not careful on the throttle, the back end is going to kick out like a mother. So just sort of half throttle it around second, third gear, and first obviously. Man, good thing that the brakes on this car are good. Yeah, the fourth gear of this car is definitely where it grips. Alright. Now let's just see how fast this car is. The straight line in third gear will start to catch, but when you're coming around the corner and whatnot, it's still going to be spinning on you. .254.13 across the line. I think that may make this car the fastest car across that line. That is awesome. But again, top speed isn't the most important thing when you're dealing with a track car, and that's what I'm looking for in a lot of these cars, is the track aspects of the car. Now, of course, with the lowered suspension and less power, this car would do great. But one thing about this car is because it's rear-wheel drive, producing 1,340 brake horsepower, it's going to spin quite a lot. And that's something that I do not want to have to deal with when it comes to a track car. Now, of course, you can adjust to it, you know, that's why there's tuning and whatnot, but I'm not a great tuner myself, and a lot of other people out there don't want to have to deal with tuning. They just want to be able to upgrade the car and go out onto the track. But anyway, with this car, you can half throttle it and the car will grip for you. But even in some cases, a half throttle isn't even too much. Like right here, I'm just half throttling it and the back end kicks out on me. And it's something that, it's not the biggest thing, it's very subtle, but it's if you're not looking for it, and just a little bump from a fellow racer will cause that back end to kick out on you. And that's something that I'm not really looking forward to. But anyway, with this car completely stock, it will do everything that you need it to do and then some. It's very fast, it has good acceleration, handles good and whatnot, grips good. This car's stock is almost perfect. All I really have to do is maybe upgrade the drivetrain, and then throw some extra upgrades on there. Maybe upgrade the twin turbos, the air filter, the flywheel, and maybe even the camshaft, and that'll be it. You know, 1,340 brake horsepower is not something that I'm really wanting to deal with in a track car if it's unmanageable. Now, this car surprisingly is somewhat manageable, but it's only on the straights is where you can truly manage it. In corners, it's still fairly timid, but otherwise, braking and everything else about this car is actually good. It just lacks the grip and lower gears coming around the corner. So for that, I'm going to have to give this car a 8 out of 10. Everything about this car is perfect, except for the lack of grip in first, second, and third gear. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see more content from me and my friends, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll be uploading daily. And if you guys have any suggestions for car reviews, let me know in the comment section down below. But oh, and also make sure to give the video a thumbs up. It helps me and helps the channel grow. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.